Hey guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. The Ones Who Live. Did you really forget the name again?
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. All right.
His brain isn't like fully here yet because our son just shot a hole with his BB gun through our neighbor's window.
Yeah.
And so that's something we've been dealing with for like
Okay.
the past half hour. So
and you don't
woosah,
understand. Like
woosah.
I was just telling Lacey, I said at least when I had a BB gun, I was aiming for the house when I was little.
It was an accident. He didn't mean for it to happen.
Yeah. But anyway, here we are to watch The Ones Who Live. Oh my God. Yeah, we're live. We're doing
The
this.
Ones Who Live. This episode is episode 5, Become. So What We was the last one. What We Become.
Mm-hmm.
Any predictions for this episode?
I've none,
Okay.
because we were kind of left with them together, and that's what I wanted to see. Like if this ended tomorrow, I'd be happy. Like
really?
Well, with them together.
With them together.
Yeah.
Well,
on their way to find their kids.
He still has to be reunited with his children for me to be happy.
And look, I have my own speculations about this as well. I mean, I really do. I have a feeling, and I'm going to go with it. It's not going to be popular, but I feel like something's going to happen to Michonne.
Okay. So that's Steve's big prediction is Michonne's not going to make it.
Well, I hate to say it, and I hope I'm wrong. I probably will be wrong, and I'll be happy that I'm wrong.
I hope that you're wrong too, because I definitely am not on board with that prediction.
I know you're not, and probably everyone else right along with it.
And we did also ask you guys for your predictions in the last video, so we do want to go over some of those. We were told we had to be a little bit careful with that because apparently the show's been leaked. We did not know that.
We did not know that.
So that's unfortunate.
At the time when we made that...
At the time when we made them comments, hey, leave your predictions, we didn't know that the show had been leaked. So we were told that we had to be kind of careful with that because some people might...
Take advantage of that.
Take advantage of that and spoil the show. So, predictions. First prediction is from Bubba Jinx 777. I feel like Jadis won't believe they are dead and try and look for them.
I believe that.
I believe that too. That is one of my predictions as well. That there's no way Jadis is going to believe that they're dead. That they just...
Especially since she knows Michonne's with Rick.
And she might even, like, when they're, like, searching the area after everything, they might even find Rick's uniform.
Or something.
Because remember, he changed out of his uniform. Or
the sheets.
They might find some evidence, but I don't think that won't even be necessary. In Jadis's mind, they're alive, period. She knows better. So that's a good one. That's a good one, Bubba Jinx. The next prediction is from Bizword. Bizword _. Remember, Michonne doesn't even know about the Commonwealth and that Alexandria isn't really their home anymore. Could be a Commonwealth versus CRM one day. Yeah, because I think at the end of The Walking Dead, most everybody is at Commonwealth now, right? There's still a few people that are is there anybody left at Alexandria? I don't remember. And Hilltop and all them, I think there might be a few, but I think most, like, their family, Judith and RJ and all them are at Commonwealth, I believe. So they're not even at Alexandria.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too.
Commonwealth is pretty big, so they're not comparable in size to the CRM, but they had quite a few people, like half or something. I can remember.
That's why the hordes are going to come in.
The hordes are going to come into play. The next theory is from Paul Barrett 4271.
Paul.
My theory on how the season ends is with Rick and Michonne getting back to Alexandria after killing Jadis and thinking they destroyed her leverage, but the CRM is going to catch on anyway, leading into season 2.
Yeah.
It sounds like
some good predictions here,
yeah, like maybe... I have to agree with the prediction that Jadis is going to die. Obviously, Jadis is going to have to die. Bangs is done for.
Oh, she's done.
She's done. The only question I have is what they're gonna do about the information she left behind because
Oh yeah.
so like how are they gonna destroy that information? Maybe Esteban, if
Ooh yeah.
maybe because he's on the inside, but how would Rick get information to him on the inside to do that? So there's some questions there still about how because
He's
they're
gonna play a role.
leaving.
He's gonna play a role in this too, isn't he, Esteban?
Oh, for sure. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
All right, let's go to my last.
This
last
one was
prediction.
interesting. I really thought when Lacey told me about it.
This comment was actually left over on our Patreon page on our The Ones Who Live reaction.
And thank you for this, by the way.
And it's from Rob OnlyRoss. I loved this episode. The acting was incredible and it was needed. Agreed. My prediction for the finale might be a bit far-fetched, but the character Esteban in the first episode, the funny guy talking to Rick who became head of the water maintenance. I could see Rick and Michonne join with him and flood the CRM from the inside. That's the only solution I could think of that would happen. That is a very interesting prediction, Rob OnlyRoss.
Yeah, I loved it too. I love
because I've been on this whole prediction this whole time that they're gonna burn it down because there's been so much foreshadowing for like they're gonna burn this place down to the ground with the burning of the crops of Rick's father and with the lighter, the danger lighter, and like there's a lot of foreshadowing for this place about to be burned to the ground. But I love how you've taken it and said, you know what, maybe they're gonna pull an opposite here because
thinking
Esteban,
out of the box.
They made it a point to talk about Esteban and how he's like leading the water maintenance thing now. So that is a very good point, and I like that. So,
Rob, I wish you'd do the alternate reality on this.
That's an interesting
if it doesn't
prediction.
go your way, which I think you may be on to something. I'd like to see your rendition.
Yeah, that's interesting. That would lead for a very interesting if like the whole CRM just got flooded out.
Yeah.
And like the horde comes into play, of course. So like there's like 1 million walkers that are like just in this flood.
Right.
That'd be crazy.
Or swimming around like little sharks, and the people are getting wow.
Just bites,
the
like
hordes.
shark bites, but there's zombie bites underneath the water.
Wow. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
Dude, that was awesome. I loved your comment when she read it to me the first time, and even hearing it the second time was better because it got me thinking all these weird things they could do. Yeah, really cool. Thanks for being a Patreon member, and thanks for that comment, man.
Yeah, and so now my predictions for this episode. In the last episode, they left us off with them finding a ever so convenient hybrid car with tons of gas.
Which he couldn't use a stick shift.
He couldn't. Well, no, he's missing his
stick arm.
The right equipment to be able to, So Michonne is going to be driving. They have plenty of gas / petrol for you Europeans to get to. I think that this episode they're going to get to Alexandria. They're going to get home in this episode, I think. Yeah. That's my prediction, that they're going to get home in this episode, but realize nobody's there and be like, what the F? Like,
How soon do you think the news gets back to
this
Bangs?
Episode? Immediately. In this episode, we'll see Bangs immediately being like, nah, bro, they're alive. Let's go find them. And maybe even start heading directly to Alexandria.
Doesn't that kind of put her in a catch-22 because...
maybe because Beale will be like, how do you know so much about all of this, and how did you know where he came from, and like how did you know all that? Like, but I think Bangs at that point is like,
how do you think that that with that same thinking, Thorne
is fully like in the CRM now.
Yeah,
like she's
got to figure, she's gonna find out, and what does that do?
I don't know, it's going to break her because she considers Rick as like family.
Yeah.
Like she really cares about Rick. But at the same time, she's fully in the CRM. So that's going to be like she's gonna have to die too, but I don't think she'll die in this episode. I think that'll be next episode. She'll die in next episode, and it'll be like a very heartfelt moment, and it'll either be Rick or Michonne that has to kill her, and I don't think Rick will be able to do it. So I think Michonne will have to do it.
Yeah, you almost feel like that would be the way it has to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now.
And honestly, I feel like Michonne has two responsibilities here, in a way. To take care of Bangs and to take care of Thorne. And Thorne, because of the fact that she may have to save Rick's life or something to that effect. And maybe that's why I'm thinking something bad's going to happen to Michonne, guys. Like, I feel like I love Michonne. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. And I just feel like it's going to break my heart if something happens to her at this point.
This show doesn't exist without Michonne. So, and being that, like, there's so many rumors that there could be a season 2, I just don't, I mean, the name of the show is The Ones Who Live. Michonne is part of that. She's one of the ones who live. I'm sorry, I can't jump on that prediction train.
I don't think you can say that, Lacey. The ones who live could be simply the kids. You know,
I mean, you're right.
It doesn't really specify that that Rick and Michonne,
they're the ones who live.
Yeah,
though. That's their saying, though.
But they do live on. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, and
look, I'm not trying to put bad karma in the air, but I go to the deepest part, so I'm not shocked when it does happen, and I'm still shocked when it happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, make sure you guys come over to our Patreon page if you're interested in things like full reactions, live reactions, early access, one-on-one discussions, access to our Discord, all of that. Come on over, have some fun. Are you excited? Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Oh, shit. Who is this? Walking all, like, menacingly.
It's no one that we know.
I don't think so.
No?
What? That's Gabe. That's Father Gabe.
It's someone we know, all right.
That's somebody we know.
What's he doing out here?
They're getting home. I told you in this episode. I knew it. They made it
oh my
They made
God.
it a point to show how much gas they had in that car for a reason. They're getting home
Do you
today.
remember when I used to hate him?
Yes. But now we're like, Gabe! We're like excited.
It's weird how you make me change.
There's their yellow truck that has all the gas in it.
Good life.
See, they're so happy. They're just getting so lucky. Ramen. Having
Tasteful nudes, is that what it said?
Noodles.
Nudes.
Tasteful nudes, yeah.
Wyoming, the last of the Old West.
They're just living the good life. Oh my God, that is gorgeous.
Someone tried and failed.
Somebody tried and failed.
They're like,
they need that machete to get through.
Do you see this? It's like
old times. They just like, you know.
Aww. That kind of hit me. I liked how she looked over.
I know.
They did that real well. Well, look at this.
Oh, that is
the Moss house.
Kind of still gorgeous, though.
Weirdly enough.
Weirdly. Just wide open.
I'd have parked the truck around back, but
they're at Wilderness Resort right
Never did
now.
like those. No shown, so not even once.
It's not a very common name, I'd imagine.
Is this a terrible gift to bring to RJ?
nah, that's a good one.
No one has ever once called him Junior.
Oh, I like the idea.
You're bringing yourself back. It's more than enough.
Thank God.
A brave man. You are.
Yeah,
You
you
are
More
brave.
than ever.
You're my man, Rick. You're my man.
He might be ready for this.
Oh.
Is that who he is?
Judith has a sword.
Ooh, a little a little hatchet. A little Rick.
I got you something. I think it was baking soda
Toothpaste?
and
Are you trying to say
spearmint.
something?
As requested.
I love this.
She needs that freshy, minty breath.
Why
you
am I
know?
okay with
Took
this?
a couple lifetimes.
I was in love with my son's best friend. I didn't know what to do. Then you asked for that toothpaste. I was damned if I wasn't going to find something.
You found your moment.
Is this one?
Could
You
be.
tell me.
Could be a moment.
You two.
Are they in a pharmacy though? Because they need to be in a pharmacy for.
Just let them do their thing. Let them be them. Something's gonna happen. Oh, something's on her eye.
She's like, hold on, I'm seeing some.
Three Plans cabin. Looks like we found a place to stay for the night.
Looks holding up.
They have some awfully good luck so far. Yeah.
Lacey, just like if the apocalypse happens, we could just stay wherever we want to stay.
You just go wherever you want.
Trying to get home. You know, I never let go. I denied it. I pushed you away, but I never let go.
She knows.
I didn't know.
No, she didn't know. Okay.
That's why if something happens, I'm gonna be pissed. You see why I'm scared.
The people from the people.
People,
Be careful.
protect the park from the people from the park. Oh, we've got survivors.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's going on?
I think like maybe it got formations
What is
of rock around
hold
its
on.
head.
Wait, I don't know about these. Wait.
We should make these folks.
They get crusty like that because of the steam vents calcify or got your baked and you boiled. Kind of like pierogies. I lived in Pittsburgh for a bit.
I'm on edge a little bit.
I'm pretty hungry.
Give them some food.
Hey, can I eat?
Stay safe. Appreciate that.
Yep, I knew
We're
it.
gonna need more. All
I
of
knew it.
Fact.
No, no, that's.
It's nothing personal.
Come
We're
on,
grateful
dude.
I knew
for the
it.
way things are, you know what I mean?
Mama, just take it back.
Yeah, we could roll this back to you just saying thanks. Hell no.
We can pretend like
What
you're
do we
not
say?
doing this
No
right
shit,
now if you want.
Frickin' dumbass.
Do you really want to keep this up?
Please roll, see the roll back now. Nope.
We wouldn't be
Too
alive
late.
without him.
How do we know you won't do this to someone else?
Promised us to leave people be. You serious? Why would you care about
You're the
saving
problem
Mexican other than your
of
own?
this world.
You look after you.
No, that's the problem.
Nothing else in this world.
Shooting Rick.
Well, how about you just listen?
Yeah.
I'm bleeding. We saved you. And the only people in danger of being killed. Well,
Why don't you just promise and we'll believe you?
You idiot.
yeah.
That's fair.
Dumbasses. Now you don't get it, even the noodles.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, your partner's an idiot. So.
Keep your promise, asshole.
good job, Rick Michonne.
Good job.
I would have shot him, but I would have shot him.
I mean, they're trying to do things differently, like, you know.
I don't think they'll come after us if that's what you mean.
I mean, they'd be pretty stupid to do
And
that.
maybe we'll keep that promise. What were you saying about the people from the people?
Yeah.
I don't know. Protect the people from the people.
Yeah.
You think they would have made it? You didn't even think about it.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
It might be strange to admit it, but that felt good.
Did to me too.
It did to me too.
I am surprised you took back the noodles.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have done the same thing.
They pulled a gun on us.
You don't get rewarded for bad behavior. Like, you got to treat some adults like children sometimes. You know what I mean?
They messed with the wrong too.
Yes, they did.
Booze.
They probably don't mix very
Faced
well.
Booze.
What are you up to, Grimes?
You got
I'm
plans?
just working with what I got.
Oh.
M. You may not have the Michonne, but you have the M. Ooh, hanky panky. Uh-oh. This is not them. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but is it? Is it?
It's
is it
not-
our guy?
it's
Is
not-
it our guy?
it could-
Is it?
It could be Gabe. It could be Gabe.
I don't.
Oh shit, it's Gabe. 3 years ago, and now we're seeing it's Gabe.
Holy Spirit. Gabriel.
Oh shit, it could be Bangs. Fuck. Remember, they used to date too, so they've got like past.
And you trusted me, and it was a mistake. Rick brought you in because he believed that people could change. He called you one of us. He died trying to bring people together. He died?
Meanwhile, she knows the
Bridge.
truth.
What about the ones that you make gone? How do you live with that? Prayer, amends,
Yeah, you make things right,
talk.
communicate.
Can you be getting through to her?
You can talk to me. Clergy confidentiality.
Until it becomes other
You
people's
weren't even
lives.
here, Anne.
Yeah, you weren't even here. Maybe Gabe is the only one that could get
Morning,
through to her.
lovebirds.
I knew it. Fuck.
Sit down.
What?
Crap.
How?
She's a freaking crafty bitch. That's how. She's smart. She knows what she's
and
doing.
she has the red and gun.
I don't know how she freaking knows, but she's a crafty little bitch, and she figured it out.
Come on, I needed more lead up than this.
She gonna make him go back?
We're gonna find out real quick.
I bet nobody knows she's here.
That's just rude.
But it's probably the truth.
The circumstances of your disappearance together were suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back with the reclamation team. And a yellow truck sitting there. I had this
Told ya.
nagging feeling.
And then that
I
truck was
insisted on
gone.
going back, but I wouldn't pull- I left things unsaid between us. I didn't want to do that before I killed both of you.
Wait.
You just play games, and
I'm decorated warrant officer Jada Stokes of the Civic Republic military.
Yeah,
Defender
we
of the
get it.
Republic.
you're doing this for you.
I saved your life.
You took it. You took it from him. You took it from me. You took it from our children.
Yeah.
All those years, I didn't know if he was alive or dead.
Yeah.
You stole our family, Anne.
Yeah,
I didn't
bitch.
kill you. To thank you. By dying here today, Alexandria will remain safe, and your children will have a better world.
Wow, well, they're not gonna
You
die
could've made other
today.
choices. It's the end of your story. Let that be your peace.
You suck at killing too, Jadis. Yeah. Hit her. Hit her again.
No!
Well, what?
We gotta go!
No,
How's Rick's wife doing?
no.
Michelle? Why'd you call her his wife? Well, I mean, wasn't she? Well, not officially, but that matters anymore.
I don't think that matters anymore.
It's funny. One day Rick said that I should marry them. Maybe we should do it right there on the bridge that we were building. I couldn't see the future he described, so I sat on a log in the forest, and there at my feet, in the dirt, right in front of me, was a ring.
Really?
Seemed like it'd make a pretty nice wedding ring. And I thought to put it someplace that Rick would find it, because I could suddenly see that someday. That means I have to do things that are difficult,
Like kill him.
Like, kill everybody?
She's gonna kill him.
even cruel.
No, she's not
If
gonna
you're
kill him.
here expressing doubt,
She's opening up to
then
him.
isn't that a sign that that isn't? Maybe you and your people could help. It wouldn't have to be much, and we'd repay you as soon as we got over. Gabriel, you know that I can't. I'm not even here. Please know that my remorse is real. As you do cruel and difficult things. Yeah, let it go. Take this with you. You've been questioning things. This is a symbol of faith, of love. Maybe it'll give you something you need. Giving it to you is giving me something that I need.
Oh, they're chasing her
Yes.
now. They're chasing her.
She destroys. She robbed us of you being there to see your son being born, taking his first step.
Okay, what do we do after she's dead?
Whatever we have to do. Hold on.
Yep.
Like, we'll figure it out. Car chase. Car chase. Oh, I thought that was a tree.
Give her Michonne. Ooh, we got one of the hard heads.
The hard heads, yeah.
Oh, good, good. And she
okay,
won't be
she's
in it.
out, of
It's like
course.
Jurassic Park.
Chase her down.
That's just past.
I knew you should have killed him.
Hello.
Good God damn.
You look like a pile of hippo shit, sister.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. I just need a little help. I'm being pursued by some very dangerous people. I just need a little help. My community is safe and it has walls and food, and I can offer you a place that if you just get me somewhere.
She don't trust her.
It's not far. It's just a few miles.
What are you doing?
She doesn't trust her.
What? You're tall.
Okay.
Bases is spread out across the
Interesting.
country.
That Yellowstone.
They're setting them up. This is set up.
Yeah, this feels like a setup.
Saw a door open back there.
Yep. There's somebody
Wait.
behind you, Rick.
Yep. It's probably that one dude. It's gonna hit him in the head. Yep, they're setting him up.
It's you. I'm sorry. She promised she'd take us with her. All we had to do was lure you in here. We're not like you. We wouldn't have made it on our own. People are a resource.
Whatever she said is not what you think it is.
So long as I get a meal and a new pair of pants, I'm good.
There's still time to roll this back.
No, straight. Goodbye.
Again.
Told you should have killed him.
Dumbass.
She's done.
Yeah. Y'all, all three of them guys are done. Like, too bad. Like, y'all are stupid.
Why don't you come with me back, Alexander?
Gabriel.
Nobody needs to know about your community, about anything. I can't. For all the reasons that I've already told you. It's just that you haven't told me anything about your group.
Other than that, you're people who hoard supplies while others starve.
Do you think that the purpose of what we do is to make people suffer? Is that what you think of me?
Sounds
No.
like...
I know you're not them. I'm sorry I came here. I'm sorry I made myself vulnerable. I'm sorry for turning you into a loose end.
What?
I'm sorry.
I knew it.
And I will die for the cause.
Well, then you need to die.
Not a traitor. Not like you.
Jesus. Yeah, that was close.
You kill me. You're dead. I died by my wounds. They're dead.
Awfully brave.
I get killed by walkers.
She's gonna shoot the walker.
He was gonna give you the echelon briefing the moment you returned.
Okay.
You could have ensured Alexandria's security. The fates of your friends, your children sealed. Because you are just like her.
Wow.
You look out for you. It's about keeping your humanity or saving humanity. And it is a choice. I've chosen my community. I've chosen my life. So who's gonna die today?
You are?
Two of you? She's right. Rick,
What?
I didn't want to see it. I wanted her dead. So I didn't have to see it.
No.
But Rick, there has to be a sacrifice. This can't end with us going home. Well,
Okay.
There's still a deal to be made. One where we all can live.
And I'll go back with you. Say I was injured in the crash, the lone survivor. And I'll go back to the CRM. So working for a future like none of this ever happened on one condition.
They're just
You got a
saying
deal?
this. They're just telling her what
why
she
should
wants
I
to
trust
hear.
you? After all the shit that you've pulled.
We got a deal or not?
What about all the shit you pulled?
Yeah, we got a deal.
Well, we know how deals don't really mean much to you, Bangs, so you find a better deal, you take it, right?
We lay down our weapons, lay down yours.
You don't look too damn good.
She doesn't look too good. Dang, she definitely grazed his forehead with that bullet.
You've looked better.
Thank God. I
I thought it was over. I was gonna be like,
Think I could take you down? Her getting the med kit.
she's still planning
I
on
don't
killing
trust
you?
either.
Yeah.
And I respect you, Rick. You're lying to yourself. You keep lying to yourself. You don't keep coming back here. You never left. You're wrong. I'm not. Go ahead. Shoot me. Make me understand. Show me who you are. Drop it. I said, drop it.
Do it.
double-cross before I double-crossed you.
Of course we did.
Good plan.
Drop the gun, or I will kill you.
Even if it means that Alexandria is destroyed.
What is happening?
Yes!
Oh my god, she's getting obliterated.
I'm sorry. You're freaking done now, Bangs. Sorry, I
Yeah.
screamed.
You're fucking done, bitch.
Yes!
Wasn't even them that did it either.
That's what you do. We're gonna chop your head off.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing.
You got what?
I mean,
My people, my friends, was tired of losing. I was finally part of something that I couldn't lose another community.
Do it, Michelle.
My old one. And I knew if I didn't kill you all, somehow, some way you'd come for the CRM. So I drew up the dossier. I thought my death it was worth it. I had chosen a side, right? Jadis and Alexandrians, CRM.
Cool. You came to me to help you find an answer. You just found it. I'll see you next year, Ed.
no, you won't.
I found my answer.
A little too late.
Dossier. The CRM will bring the world back. Tell me you won't come after them.
No, because we are coming for them. We're gonna get the dossier.
Hell yeah, sister. Hell yeah, you are.
He's gonna get the echelon briefing and
Oh.
find out everything that they do that the city doesn't know about.
You kept us alive for a reason.
It's your problem.
I wish I died an artist. It was never about survival. And that life was just about truth. This is mine. The end of my story. My peace. On the bridge, you told Gabriel you wanted to marry her. You found this. You wanted to give it to you. How did you do what you said you would do? Please.
It's gonna be Rick.
You know, I'm kind of happy about it.
It was emotional.
I loved that, and I'm glad she's gone.
She was just too messed up.
Oh, it's still
Wanted to
going.
go over that ridge.
They've got to go to
She said to
the.
me before in front of her.
I see how we could make it better. And if we can, Rick, we have to.
So wait, I've been wanting to say something. It's a broken world, Michelle, and you're the only thing that puts it back together. Till my last breath, I am yours.
Oh, he got out down on a knee.
But it could only ever have been you. I'm yours.
She has the little axe or the little hatchet too. She's bringing it back for RJ. Yep, and guess who's not there?
Oh. She wasn't for you anyway.
No. What do you bitches want? All right.
All right.
Well, that was emotional.
That was a great episode. Another quality, great episode. I'm so happy Jadis is gone. I don't care about the dossier. I don't care about any of that. As long as those two are together, they're fine. I'm so glad Michonne came back with the drop it broad, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
And him finally getting to say the words that she really needed to hear after all this time. Just a wonderful episode. It had action. I thought it was fun. We had Hardhead Zombie.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Calcification going on.
We got to meet 3 people that, they're dead.
Well, they're stupid, so,
Greedy people.
I mean, I guess my prediction was not correct. In this episode, they did not make it home in this episode, but we did get a taste of home with Gabriel.
Yes, we did.
So
Did you expect that?
I didn't know. I did not expect to see any. Honestly, I expected them to get home, but nobody be there, and then be like something go on, like the CRM is gonna like blow up Alexandria right in front of them or something, and they're gonna be freaking out, but nobody's there.
So
I
now
figured
this
it'd
kind
be
of
something like
changes
that.
things. It kind of changes things a little bit.
It does, because
Um,
now they're both on board for
oh.
Rick going to get that echelon briefing.
Yeah.
So they are going back to the CRM. They're not going home.
You got to start thinking along these
Huh.
lines, people.
I
And
wasn't
I don't like
expecting that.
I don't like. Do you think Michonne goes home? Right.
No, I think they're both going back
Hmm.
because she wants to be
Lacey,
a part
I
of
don't
it.
know that. Yeah, I think this is going to be really, really cool. How is Rick going to turn things upside down? He's going to get in there. He's got to somehow deceive them that he's still on board.
Well, yeah, that they crashed and he escaped and has been trying to get back to them or something. Like
Mhm.
he's gonna have some big story, and then, but even Bangs said that it was suspicious already. But was it suspicious to Beale at that point, or was it just suspicious to her at that
Don't
point?
know.
We don't know.
This whole new episode. I mean, I'd like to see, how they get back, or what happens. How do they get reacclimated to that? What is the routine? What
Well, that's what I'm
happens?
saying, and we've only got one more episode, so it's going to be very difficult, I feel like, for...
How many more episodes left?
And we've only got one more episode.
I literally just said we only have one more episode
This can't be it.
I
This
just
can't
said
be
that.
it.
Yes.
I know, but I don't believe you.
But that's why there's so many rumors that there's going to be a second season.
Guys, there's no way it can end.
Because that's why I'm like, how are they going to like defeat the CRM or like do whatever they're going to do with the CRM and also be reunited with their kids all before the end of the season? I don't see that happening.
Dang it. I liked it
So-
when we watched it from the get-go. We had so many seasons.
Well, yeah,
so
and
many
and
episodes. and-
we've only got 6 episodes. Yeah. And so we've got one more episode, and then we have to start Star Wars,
Star
which
Wars.
you're a lot more excited about than I am.
We
but
have Star Wars. We have some other things that
Yeah.
we're finishing up.
The Last of Us.
The Last
We're
of
finishing
Us.
up The Last of Us. That'll be coming back to YouTube soon. So
we
yeah,
still have Peaky Blinders. We
we're
still editing and coming out. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff that we're trying to get caught up on, as well as make new content.
Yep.
I'm really excited because there's a bunch of stuff that we've been talking about, movies, a lot of things, and you'll be more involved in that as we get further along in the process. But we're going to start doing some movies because we do enjoy doing those. But these shows is what I kind of live for, more so. I don't know why.
Well, they're so fun, it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to immerse yourself in it. And it's like when you're sitting down watching a movie, you've got 2 hours to be
Mhm.
immersed and then it's done. Well, with shows, you can kind of prolong that immersion.
A lot of people like that anime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd be into it. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I heard some were good, but we'll have to see.
We might be trying that at some point in the future, but we're both still very skeptical about it. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'd have to start
Ma-
with like really good one.
Yeah,
that's, like,
maybe
gonna-
something to really launch
'cause
it. Like,
neither one of us know like anything about anime or like
don't start us off on something stupid.
yeah.
Because,
But yeah, we're getting off topic here.
yeah,
But
we really are.
yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah.
this show. No, get back to this. Once again, every single episode of The Ones Who Live has been excellent. Like every single episode of this has been stellar. I've loved it. I love the connections. Getting to see Father Gabe. I didn't
I
expect
wasn't expecting that.
Didn't expect Bangs just to show up at the door. Like, Rick and Michonne just led a trail, I guess, for her to follow.
Oh yeah, a very easy trail to follow.
and
Actually,
that isn't really like them. I was like, yeah, why are you parking the truck out
think that
front? Park it.
And then they took the bright yellow truck that, you know, Bangs very easily spotted the first time and then was like, oh, there's a yellow truck, and then saw that it was gone the next time they came back.
What leads me to believe that there's definitely going to be another season of this is...
I just don't see how they could wrap everything up in a tidy little bow in one episode.
I don't think you could.
Yeah, so...
I don't think, not you know, in this 49 minutes, we didn't get anywhere closer. In fact, we just enhanced the story.
We just got rid of Bangs as
Yeah.
part of the story, and her kind of like struggle with what's right and what's wrong, and whose side should I be on, and you know, I get it. It's a mental struggle that anybody could have, you know, wanting to do the right thing. She thinks she's doing the right thing with the CRM, but it's just very misguided. So,
you know, the other thing I was thinking too, I really liked that Jadis didn't leave a total, you know, like, I like that I was able to enjoy that she handed over the ring and had a little bit of meaningful words at the end. I wanted Rick to shoot her,
well,
obviously.
At that point, with everything that we know about Anne, Bangs, Jadis, whatever you want to call her, everything we know about her is that she's very untrustworthy. She's kind of proven that time and time again. She's had moments where she's been okay, but she's just an untrustworthy person. She's misguided. She's lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
you know?
She's kind of in my bod.
So
better off dead.
When all this was going down, we all knew instantly that she was going to have to die. That was the only way that this was going to end.
I did not think it was going to end like that at all.
Yeah.
I really did think that there would be more of Michonne and her struggle, which kind of sort of happened. Just an excellent episode.
You know what?
I'm glad she's dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. She's gone.
You know what? The ones who live, the writers, they gave her a beautiful death.
Yeah.
A death that was worth the watch, because I even got teary-eyed and started crying because, you know, like, even though, yeah, I kind of wanted her to die too, like, it's time for you to die, Bangs. That's what was going on in my head the whole time. But that's not what I wanted to see either, like, at the same time. Like, I want to see people change, and I want to see people make the right calls and the right decisions.
Well, and I feel like, you know, Rick and Michonne are given a little bit more leeway.
They're given a lot of leeway because they're trying to do things differently.
Well, the strangers, for instance, and after the gun got pulled, you know, now that we're back to those people again, you know, and it's nothing that they haven't fell into 100 other times on the show.
They let them live, and then it came back to bite them in the end, that they're the ones that Jadis ended up getting to walk them into a trap. So yeah, it's kind of like a circle that keeps repeating itself, a cycle. But Rick and Michonne have been through it so many times before that they're like, you know what? They kind of expect shit like that now.
You know, one I kind of feel sorry for is the girl.
Yeah, because she seemed like she was very, like, but she was kind of following whatever the guys, like her boyfriend or husband and whoever the other dude was. She was obviously just doing whatever they wanted, but she seemed smart. Like, even when, like, they just saved us. What are you doing? Like, don't rob them after...
Yeah, I was glad she said that. And that kind of actually gave empathy with me.
Yeah.
When she got bit, I was like, oh, man, I wish, you know, maybe...
And even when Bangs was, like, talking to her, and she was looking at her, like, very skeptical. And I was like, see, she's got, like, the instinct. She has that instinct to where she could be a decent person and, like, be okay. But, yeah, she's going to do whatever her dudes... Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, we were really close to losing Michonne and Rick in this episode. Jadis's really bad shot. She's like, you know,
Would she aim two guns at the same time and shoot at the same time? Is that what she did?
Yeah, she's got stormtrooper frickin' aim.
Yeah.
I mean, she's literally right there. I don't know how you miss, but
she missed, and that's what's important. She missed several times actually. She grazed Rick's forehead. That's about as close as she got.
And that to me is instant. You're gonna die if I live through that.
Yeah,
Like-
if you shot me in the head and you meant to hit me in the head and it literally just grazed off and I should be dead right now.
See, guys,
you're dying.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
I have no remorse for that at all, and I don't care. She's screwy in the head. She needed to die. She had a beautiful ending to it. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. She's still that person that almost shot.
She still needed to die.
Yeah. And that's all I got to say about it. You can.
We're
happy
sorry.
or sad
I'm
about
sorry, Jadis/Bangs.
I'm not.
/Anne. You were buried as Anne A. At least you were given that. Rick and Michonne at least buried you and gave you your name Anne as part of them. Which I don't even think you deserved that, Anne, because you straight up went rogue there. And
I could
like
go on.
that.
I have so much more I could talk about right now, but I know that you guys probably want to get on with your day. The only other thing I'd want to include, I thought Gabe played a really good a montage in this where
Yeah.
he'd come in. It seemed like it was the only thing that kept her grounded in
being a human being, keeping her humanity.
yeah.
Yeah, Gabe was what kept at least that tether of humanity.
Yeah.
If she didn't have Gabe, she would have been totally gone.
I really thought Gabe was going to show up at the house somehow.
I did too. I thought they were closer to home, but turns out they're apparently in Wyoming. Is that?
Why would they be in Wyoming? Is what?
Yeah, why would they be in Wyoming?
That's weird. They're in New York. Why in the hell would they go to Wyoming?
They
and then,
weren't in New York. They were in Pennsylvania,
they still.
but close to New York, and they're going to Virginia, right? Why would they be in Wyoming?
I don't know.
Or were they somewhere else? Or well,
I saw
no,
one-
wait. The plane went down. Remember, they weren't in Pennsylvania when they escaped. Where they went somewhere, but they're obviously in Yellowstone now. But they weren't anywhere close to home when this happened.
Yeah, that's weird. Why are
And
they...
I totally forgot that. I'm sorry. Yeah, they went on a mission somewhere, and it must have been pretty far where that mission was, because they're in Wyoming for some reason.
Oh my God, that's a hell of a jaunt to get back
But
to.
yeah, now that I remember that they were going over the mountains and stuff, remember? And we were like,
Yes.
oh, that's beautiful scenery, but we didn't know where it was.
Well, we didn't have any explanation of why they were there. And now I have a lot of questions. Why in the hell are they that far west?
They're very far
Anyway,
west. Anyway,
okay.
yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. I want to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on this episode, and of course, what's going to happen. Do you guys think that there's going to be a season 2?
Yeah,
Because
where
it's
do you
kind of
think-
leaning that way
yeah,
in my
put-
head.
Put some comments down below so we can share them. Love the ones we got to share at the beginning of the video. If you didn't get to hear them, go back and listen to them. And, you know, obviously, it does invoke a lot of thought. We're sitting here and, you know, we're going through those comments. There's a lot of them we absolutely love. And, you know, she read that and I was like, yeah. You know, those were good comments. Stuff.
I wish I could have read more predictions, but again, like I said, we had to be very careful about predictions with we didn't want to be spoiled, and we didn't want to accidentally spoil anybody else. So we had to be very careful.
And understand that we have no context how this is going to end at all.
Yeah, we don't know.
We haven't read the comics or anything, and I don't know that the comics is honestly on par. You know, from some of the things I've read in the past, there's been a lot of differences, like the governor and stuff like that. Anyway, we'll hop off here so you guys get about your day, and we can get this up for you right away.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you come over to our Patreon and check that out. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until next time, and the ones who live, turn the lights back on. Peace out.